I've had a very long day, if you couldn't tell. It's 5:15 in the evening. So where was today's video? Well, it's here now because I actually had something prepared in the morning, but it couldn't upload. So yes, my low is the fact I couldn't get today's video up when I should have. Lord help me. But I guess my high is, it does present an opportunity for me to change things up a little bit, try to be flexible. Plus, I'm doing the video now, so that's what's most important. And, my act of kindness was, throughout the day, I actually did some stuff for my grandma, so that was very nice. So, good evening and happy Monday, everyone. So, where do I even start with what was happening? So, lately it's been taking longer and longer for videos to get uploaded onto Facebook and then YouTube and such. But it's come to the point where, like, the iPhone storage thing, keeps up, iPhone storage is full. It's coming like more and more often when it shouldn't. And here's the thing. I don't know how this is happening, but like if you go to general and like settings, like what's taking up all the storage on your phone, there's like a section for like other system data type stuff. And because of how much it was taking, of the 64 gigabytes I have on my phone, I had like 63.8. Meaning I couldn't do anything else until I somehow got rid of absolutely all of that like system data. Like I tried looking at ways to do it, and eventually I had no choice but to completely reset my phone. Unfortunately, I had already started uploading my video today obviously for today. And long story short, the video got deleted before I could completely upload it. So I had to wait all day today until I could finally bring it back here. And I just realized I forgot to turn on the tree. There. A little bit of a color ought to cheer you guys up a little bit. So, and all throughout the day, it just got worse because I had to re-upload from the App Store everything, like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr, Twitter, and all the other apps that I use. I had to re-upload, refill the information. And unfortunately for some of them, I logged into them via my information from Facebook. So for whatever reason, Facebook was just being so stupid. Like I typed in my email and password and everything, which was always going to be right. Not the password, but what I was typing in was the correct answer for my password, obviously. And so, like, the error 1 message kept coming up and everything. And I'm afraid, oh no, if I can't upload a video, I'm seriously, I've been doing this for 1,436 days right now. Why would I stop the streak now, especially when I've been doing so well on that? Oh well, so I got everything fixed. I can still use Facebook on my phone. I can use YouTube and all the other apps I use, all that stuff. But it just totally because I've been thinking about doing this all day, and that's why I do my videos. That's one of the main reasons why I do my videos in the morning, because after getting 8 hours to process everything in terms of what's happened, I was able to I'm normally able to give you a pretty decent video, but this has completely thrown everything off. Don't get me wrong, everything should be fine. I should be able to do it in the morning, but seriously, I gotta redo my manga chapter reaction. Oh yeah, I did that this morning too. And I have to redo my NFL picks that I forgot to do on Sunday. And I have to do today's NFL pick, which is the Bills. Got that one out in time, thankfully. So, yeah, let's go Buffalo. Great, now I gotta start everything over. One moment, please. Alright. Yeah, after I got back from running around town today, I had to, take care of this, right? So, since I'm waiting for my computer to upload or load up, I just said that wrong. How's everyone's day been? Mine was okay. I mean, again, the Eric Cartman of Corning reared his ugly head again, but honestly, this was due to the fact that this guy was being more rude than helpful. I mean, basically, my father and I are sort of having, not an argument per se, but sort of a heated conversation. And we all know these sorts of people. They love to butt in. They love to hear the sound of their own voice. They make everything about them. You know, it's just unbelievable. I mean, we get it, bro. You're a loser and no one likes you. Who cares? Seriously. But that's, some people actually like this guy, but I don't. Not anymore, anyway. Anyway, so, NFL schedule. All right. Let's go back to all of the picks I made, or I forgot to make on Sunday, that I would have made on Sunday, I forgot to do on Sunday, so now I got to do today. So, if I was able to get my NFL picks out, and I am being honest about this, I would have picked the Colts to beat the Texans, which they did. I actually would have beaten the Vikings to beat the Lions, which I was wrong about. The Lions surprisingly won. Hooray. I would have picked the Dolphins over the Giants. That was an easy one to pick. I was going to pick the Buccaneers over the Falcons. That's an easy one. Even though I hate the Eagles, they were playing the Jets, so of course the Eagles are going to win. I was going to pick the Eagles anyway. The Cardinals, yeah, I like the Cardinals. I was going to pick them over the Bears. I legit would have picked the Bengals over the Chargers, which I was wrong about. So, yeah, the Chargers ended up winning that game. And the Rams versus Jaguars, I didn't need to look at that game to know who was going to win. So obviously I was going to pick the Rams anyway. I was actually, because I would have picked the Raiders over the Washington football team, and the Washington football team won. So that's another one I got wrong. I would have picked the Ravens over the Steelers, which I was in fact wrong about. I would have picked the 49ers over the Seahawks, which again I was wrong about. And I would have picked the Chiefs over the Broncos. And as you guys know today, I picked the Bills over the Patriots. So without tonight, I have gotten my Cowboys right, Colts, Dolphins I got right, the Buccaneers right, I got the Eagles right, I got the Eagles right, Cardinals, Bengals, that one I got wrong. Cardinals I got right, Rams I got right, Chiefs I got right, so I wound up getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I got 8 right. Okay. So the best I can do now is 9-5 if the Bills win. If I'm wrong, I'll be 8-6. Okay. So there you go. And you know what? I got time. I'm gonna have to somehow reverse time and redo my manga chapter reaction. Hold on a second. This is so awkward. I am not even kidding. All right, where am I? Okay. Oh, you know what? I honestly had a long day. If I read the One Piece manga chapter now, I think I might actually be doing okay. If I can actually find the chapter. Okay, I don't want to go there. Where is it? Thank you. Okay. Please let the chapter be good. All right, cool. I obviously already read the chapter, so, You know what? This will be a different kind of chapter reaction. Because since I actually have already read, I guess I can start getting my thoughts about it. Having time and process that I could do a better job of explaining what I think. I mean, full disclosure, I thought this chapter was good, partly because the title has the word verses in it. If you're a One Piece fan, you've been reading the manga, you know that if the word verses is in the title, you know it's going to be a pretty decent chapter, at least. And considering it's Sanji versus Queen, yeah, I actually had some high hopes. And, I mean, The only legit nitpick I had was maybe Momonosuke's bit about trying to fix everything didn't need to be there the way he was. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's great that Momonosuke is smart and he's thinking, I can't make my own flame clouds, so I'll use Kaido's flame clouds to try to fix everything. That is cool. That is thinking outside the box. Momonosuke is a really smart kid. Oh, actually, he'd be in his late 20s right now, so he's a smart young guy. He's younger than I am. Because I'm 31, he's 28. Anyway. So, basically throughout this chapter, this is really a, I don't want to say allegory, because that's not really the right word, but basically what's happening here is, for those of you who knew that Sanji went through the complete emotional ringer all throughout Whole Cake Island, because of his brothers, this is the chapter where I think you get your sympathy. Because, Sanji is basically fighting Queen, but Queen can use all the abilities of the Germa, including Stealth Black, which is Sanji's ability. And it's really empathetic to see Sanji get his hits in, because in a way, he's sort of fighting back against his family, which was very long overdue indeed. I really like that. As I was reading this earlier, well, this was in the video earlier, I also mentioned how Oda is really great at, sort of making it so things are one way, but they wind up being another. And a few weeks ago, I talked about how, I'm like, wait, did Sanji really just hit a girl? He'd never do that, right? And it turns out he didn't. Queen did it. So, the fact that Sanji gets revenge on his family in a way for fighting against his brother's powers, and he's getting revenge, or he's avenging the girl that Queen assaulted, even though and Sanji believing it was him, really it was Queen, this was a great chapter for Sanji. Really and truly. In fact, he came up with a new attack called Ifrit Jamba, which is an upgrade to his Diablo Jamba, which Diablo is essentially, for the devil. Ifrit is actually more of like a demon. Like a real, of Arabic sort of Egyptian, nature kind of. And Ifrit spelled I-F-R-I-T. And it's really good. Not to mention, throughout the fight, Sanji's like, okay, you know what? I can't become Self-Black anymore. And I got serious Dragon Ball Z vibes, because Sanji's moving so incredibly fast, no one can see him. Exactly like what Goku did to the Ginyu Force in Dragon Ball Z. That was awesome. And I'm looking at this more and more and more. And in a way, this is what I need to see from Sanji. Because Sanji was all worried about, I'm going to become, an emotional sort of robot that my brothers are. And I'm like, bro, even if that's the case, somehow we're going to find a way out of this. I'm sure Oda's going to find a way out of this. And right now, it looks like, right at this moment, I think Sanji's going to be now he's not. I mean, that could always change later. It's One Piece is far from, even after the Wano arc ends, One Piece is far from over. I predict it's going to be 2025, and we'll just starting to wrap things up. Maybe. And I'm being optimistic on that, I'll be honest. But in the end, I really did find this to be a really good chapter. And honestly, the more I've been going through just this whole video, I do my video in the morning, but honestly, I'm glad I had an opportunity to sort of change things up a little, albeit under circumstances that, you know what? It's literally, if life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. That's literally what this day has been about. And honestly, considering that I got a chance to relook at this chapter and sort of rectify some of the picks I made for my NFL picks, remembering what I would have told you and be honest about that, I'll be honest. I'm feeling better. I mean, today was still kind of meh. I'm not calling it a bad day, though. Honestly, the fact that I was able to do this video right now salvaged everything. At least I feel that way. So right now, I'm just gonna relax, make myself some dinner, and get this video uploaded, this time to perfection. Like, favorite, check the subscribe button, follow me, subscribe to YouTube. I'm here on this video for all you guys watching. Joe for a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Or we continue to have a wonderful Monday. And remember, you guys want to talk to me, we need to let you guys right back. Take care and make good choices. Have a nice day. I gotta put this down. Reach over here.